Welcome to That Davis Show. I am Kenneth Davis. You can follow me at That's Davis. Always lucky enough to be joined by co-host, executive producer Ryan Bilkovetsky. You can follow him at Ryan B. Ski and Ryan B. Ski 1 on Instagram. Follow the show wherever you subscribe to podcasts. Please subscribe. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube also. No sports on this app. We're going to do some...
the world's ending. Who cares about sports?
Some deep impact. What was the one with Bruce Willis and the Aerosmith song? Which one was that one?
Armageddon,
yeah, because you know that's like when it's either the movies where the tornadoes were coming and they made two of them, Talking to Aliens they made two of them, or like Armageddon, Deep Impact, like they always came out and had dual or even three movies about the same theme.
What is that? Why do they do that, by the way?
Because somebody was like, "We about to get paid, and either I'm going to steal some of this idea, or I got a similar idea." Also.
See, this goes to the way back with Harriet Tubman. When we had Julia Roberts, we would have gotten two Harriet Tubmans, but we got robbed of that cinematical history right there.
Oh, okay. So a newly discovered asteroid more than 200 feet wide will zoom between us here on Earth and the moon today. This is Saturday when we're recording. It's supposed to happen like around 4:30 Central Standard Time, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. NASA has dubbed this, that may not have been NASA. It may have been the Canary Islands in Spain. I don't know who named it first because it was discovered in February by astronomers at an observatory at La Palma in the Canary Islands, Spain. So I can't say NASA's naming this. The asteroid is named 2023 DZ2, which is also like, yo, if something's going to like come close to smacking us, I'm going to need you to put some spice on that name. Like the hurricanes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it sounds like a hurricane's like inventory number.
Exactly, right? A file, right? It's like, no, put some.
What was the skew on that asteroid again? What was the skew? SV. That's great.
NASA says the asteroid could be anywhere from 134 to 305 feet in diameter. It will miss Earth by over 109,000 miles, according to the Center for Near Earth Objects from NASA. For reference, all right, like I said, it's close to over 109,000 miles. The moon is almost more than 239,000 miles away from Earth. You know, so it's actually, so we're in good standing. The asteroid DZ2 is traveling at over 17,000 miles per hour. All right. This is the kicker.
Crazy. Like, that's crazy.
This is the kicker. This won't be the only time 2023. I wonder what means. This won't be the only time 2023 DZ2 will have a close encounter with our planet.
That sounds like a hip hop album. DZ2.
Das Effects too. Earth Sky said the early data showed the asteroid has a 1 in 38 million chance to hit the Earth in March 27th of 2026. So
on the come around.
Oh yeah, spin back. It's spinning the block again. So this bad boy spins the block. All right. It's not like
we got just 3 years before Armageddon.
Right, it's not like 80 years between like Halley's Comet or whatever. This bad boy is like, yo, I spin quick when I come back here or whatever.
Let me just hit this gravitational pull of Mercury and come right back up your ass.
Yeah, so when we gonna blow this up? But this leads to a lot of questions. So I've been thinking right?
Space Force. Hello.
Yeah. But see, I may not be able to get to it in my lifetime. But I've come to the thought recently, if not recently in the past, but recently I'm like, yo, I have to get so much money because these billionaires will flee this planet in a freaking heartbeat.
I know, it's going to be that stupid Simpsons episode when the world's ending and all the rich people are on the rockets going or whatever. And then the poor people go on the one to the sun.
I'm like, how am I, as far as taking care of my family, leaving us open for asteroids to cause a cataclysmic situation that can annihilate humanity? And I'm just sitting here with what? Groceries? Water? You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. Like, it's closer to us than the moon. Like, we think of these asteroids being, you know, that's like billions, gajillions, fulfillions, Sicilians, whatever, you know, extreme lengths of numbering is possible. and this thing is gonna be closer than the friggin' moon. It's gonna be touching. What's Elon's satellite? It's gonna be dangling, like touching the tips.
It's funny you mentioned that, and of course I would think the experts know. This is just my naive assertion sitting here. It'd be funny if it wouldn't be funny, but what if it hit space debris and the trajectory changed? Right? Like are we sure that it's only doing this, and is it so large and so fast that whatever it comes in its way it will obliterate? But because I'm just saying, I don't need it to bust a left. You know what I'm saying? Because
everyone's gonna have like their binoculars looking, and then like, oh, the asteroid nobody else looked at that like dings it just a little.
Like that. Damn, that asteroid just blew the light. Oh snap!
Oh my god! Some kind of like poetic justice, some kind of space pollution out there, like accidentally like knocks the trajectory right at us.
And it's on us because we've sent all that stuff. Well, not us because we don't do it, but it's on these countries for sending all this stuff up into space. But yeah, it's wild because I like occasionally, unfortunately, find myself on Fridays watching the History Channel when it's nothing but alien stuff. It's just one of those channels that I turn to occasionally, and I somewhat hate these shows because you have the ancient astronaut alien theorists that everything in Egypt is built by aliens. No blacks, you didn't do that. Those blocks you didn't stack. So it's one of those things where, but just watching it, I was watching an episode last night, and one of the guys was saying like, "Yo, for humanity to live, we have to be able to get off this planet." And I was like, "Damn, he's spitting." I was
like, the truth.
I was like, but yeah, this stuff sounds like hocus pocus a lot, but in all fairness, he is spitting because at one point something's going to happen here where we may have to jump ship. And it's like, yo, and then it hit me in my back of my mouth. I was like, does humanity need to be saved?
That's the right question right there.
I was like,
but yeah, I mean, the moon every year it gets like about an inch further away from Earth's gravitational pull. Once we lose the moon, all life on Earth dies. Once that sun blows out and becomes a black hole, everything gets sucked away. Like, we gotta leave at some point, no doubt about it.
I mean, now it would be nowhere near in our lifetimes, but still, hopefully
not unless they come up with like the Wolverine gene or something.
Well, also they keep now while we're talking recklessly. Have you seen like this past week or two where they were like that there was a alien ship? They believe it was an asteroid. But how it came through the solar system, they were like, I think it made it.
Yeah, I did see the at least the headline
probes that it released probes, quote unquote, which is like, why are they getting so close to telling us there's aliens out there? Something ain't gonna pop up. Right?
I know, right?
It's like if
they came out with the Blink 182 shit. Which you would think they would never, and that doesn't even with aliens, just UFOs. And now, like you said, they keep sprinkling a little bit more. Like, hey, by the way, alien possibility. It's not aliens, but there could be some aliens.
It's like if your parents, like if one of your parents has another family, how they just drop hints like, well, maybe you got brothers and sisters in other places. And you're like, what? Why would you say that? You never know. People go through things. It's like, what are you talking about?
We're all brothers and sisters. But
right. Dad has a whole other family on the other side of town. Like, do you look like so? It's one of those things where it just makes me think, especially where it's like they always keep trying to one up themselves to keep us confused. Right? Like, oh man, it's starting to catch on. What are we gonna do now? Release the aliens!
Distraction. It's like Batman with his like belt. Like, I need a smoke pellet. Aliens.
It's some aliens on the other side of Mars that have been stationed there for like 200 years that are lazy and like they're like they're like the people. They're like the National Guard, where once a month or every 2 months they got to go and serve someplace or whatever for their scholarships or whatever. They're like those aliens, and they're like, man, we never. I'm like, oh my god, they're finally going to want us to go down there. Like, No.
Oh, you're triggering me with Mars though. You remember me telling you the Mars thing?
Well, I mean, I used to look into the Mars stuff 20 years ago, when they on dial up.
When
Speaking
I was
of
a
what you were
wee
talking about
lad.
earlier, I used to, yeah. I mean, it was deep. I used to be deep into a lot of that stuff over 2 decades ago, when I first really got my hands on the internet, and
Well,
I could
don't
go
you feel
surfing.
like it kind of like it's almost like dead end, even though you can keep going and but like it dead ends where it's like, oh, I have all this knowledge and now I'm just like upset that the world is like not what
Well,
this knowledge is, kind of thing.
well, okay. Let's look at it like this. Um, microbial type of life, they're definitely going to find on probably Mars or someplace like that. Place, particularly someplace that had water on it in the past, and an atmosphere too. Mars had a thick atmosphere in the past. The question will be, can you truly find? And I'll say this: a lot of the stuff where the face, the what looks like pyramids, it looks like it's a mountain, and it could just be a wind that made the pyramid. I mean, made that mountain look like a face. It doesn't.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
believable when I
That's
look at it.
some
I'm
of
like,
that
yo, that's
weak
a
ass
structure.
shit. Right.
Yeah, it's weak. I don't look at it like, yo, that's a structure for sure, right? I don't. But to say, because I think what the problem is, we look at things, first of all, anybody always believes the times they're living in are the greatest times. So that's in general. But you have to look at civilizations and think that a billion years ago, there's nothing to say that life couldn't have been on Mars and become civilized past even where we are now, and it could have just been blown to bits or had some cataclysmic something happen there, that happened quickly, and they lost one, they lost their atmosphere or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, because we look at it as, well, everybody has to move at the same time, and every civilization in the universe has to be at
Mm-hmm.
this point, where
Mm-hmm.
it's like, no, because you don't know when they began. One, also, you don't know what type of leaps that they may have gained ahead of where we are, just because of knowledge, the type of raw materials that they may have access to that may give them better benefits and certain things you want to do when it comes to technology. But we view things where we think we're the most advanced, and I'm not even talking about aliens in another galaxy. I'm even just saying that even in this galaxy, to think that one of these planets, particularly one that seems like it could have been similar to Earth as far as water, atmosphere, sun, couldn't have. And I'm not saying this, this is fact. I'm just saying that it's a possibility. Now, is it a slim possibility? Hell yes, it's a slim possibility. But nobody knows. We weren't here. Like, dude, 400, 500 years ago. And I know people had telescopes and things like that or whatever, but you still didn't know the things that you know now. Now, strap like that to 5,000 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And to say that something up there couldn't have been up there and just blown to dust before, why cavemen, you know what I'm saying, were patrolling the earth. You can't automatically say that. Now, am I saying that that's fact? Hell no, I'm not saying it's fact. I would, but also they wouldn't tell us. No way.
Hell no.
Because the first
Did
thing they
you
will always, what?
did you see that thing where it's like, I think humanity, like or maybe since the last ice age it's been about 1 million years or something like that, and then they like showed like dinosaurs lived for 65 million years themselves before
Mm-hmm.
being extinct. Like, we think we've been here for like a crazy amount of time. I mean, it's like we're early still, and that's
Yeah,
just like,
yeah, dude. I mean, you're talking about ice ages. Everybody has a flood in their history. Like, we don't even know
imagine
how many
humans
times we.
65 million years later.
Mhm.
If we were able to survive that long, like, we'd probably look different. I mean, we're already a lot bigger than our ancestors were. Like, who knows? Maybe we'll continue to just like be giants or something like that.
Yeah. What? No one said that we're shrinking. So I don't think anyone said that we're necessarily shrinking. But
But
yeah,
even just like some of the dinosaurs, I remember seeing some of the like before the end, there were like some of these species that were really starting to develop that like frontal lobe, that ability. Like, if anything, I mean, there may be lizard people now out in them streets, but we would have really had some lizard people back then.
we don't want that. We can't get our stuff together with people that are people. So the last thing we need to do is lizard gang banging.
Oof. That will get interesting. Imagine the
Those
sex
lizards.
clubs in Vegas. Dinosaurs and
Oof.
humans. Let's go.
Oof. Imagine the diseases.
You remember that Sunny when like Frank, he's like, some Filipino lady was clawing me up with her nails like a velociraptor or something like that. It's gonna be like real life.
But yeah, so anything else you want to add to this before we jump up out of here, Ryan?
I guess not. What do you think? If like aliens were gonna come here, what do you think that would happen? Do you think that could happen in our lifetime? Do you think that's just something like way down?
Facts. No facts that can happen in our life.
You think our
we had
but
the
you
biggest
think it
things.
is?
We got a half black president and aliens in our lifetime. Right?
Whoa, they were both.
It was like, man, which one was crazier? But yeah, I mean, because it just seems like they have been for the last 40 years preparing us for that shoe to drop. And again, this is just my opinion, right? This is an opinion. But it just, I mean, I think anybody who truly believes that we're not the only people in the universe, that would be crazy. To know as vast as the universe is, to be like, we're the only life in it. That's some arrogant shit right there, to say the least. And to say that they couldn't get here, I mean, dude, come on. I mean, government, it's in the government's best. It's in the government, for the most part, it's been in the government's best situation to keep that hidden from us, because how it would affect us from religion. Even though, to me, I feel like if you believe what you should believe,
day to day, dog. Like, would you?
But if you believe what you should believe it. I mean, he could have done it there. I mean, it's just one of those things where people, I know religious people, are like, man, that would just, it'd be like, what are you? You need to get your spirit together, your spirituality together. Man, if that fact just obliterates everything, and now you're out.
But
I
do wonder,
times.
Like, let's say just doing like a 9-to-5 job kind of thing. Like, yeah, you still got to kind of do it. But if you knew like the universe is just filled with all this life because it was actually like proven because aliens are coming, I feel like a lot of people mentally are just gonna be like, what else is out? Like, should I even be doing this? Like, is this like, what should life really be like?
So you're saying then it's Star Trek that we're all going?
No, but I think people will yearn for that. I think they'll want that. I think they'll want to know way more answers. I think they'll want to know, like, we want to know everything. Like, I think it would consume the masses more.
Let me ask you this. So let's just say 10 years from now, aliens come to Earth, right? Everything is on the up and up. It's cool. No problem with aliens.
Right.
Aliens like, hey, some of y'all want to come check out our home planet? You going?
I'd be tempted.
No, send me the photos.
Do I just know nothing? Is it just like,
as if I
know nothing, then no?
Send me the video. If I got you going, just send,
I'm wondering, like,
video.
If the aliens are here and they're inviting us back, like, we'd at least have an idea of what it would be like back there.
I'm telling you.
It's a fake reality that they're...
My human self, I'm going to need so many people to be the test dummy before I go risking my ass.
Well, that's true, because you got kids.
Right. I could not have kids, and I would still be like, yo. They'd be like, yo, you want to get on this transporter, you know what I'm saying, and beam down? I'd be like, nah, I'll get on. Actually, I got
that's
that
what I'm wondering.
Beam.
Like,
yeah.
Could it be like where it looked like if it was like, hey, you have no idea what you're walking into? Hell no, I'm not going to just go. Like, no, that might be like, hey, by the way, we forgot to tell you, it's lava everywhere, like that, like planet from Star Wars kind of thing. But like, if you kind of like knew some of the things about it, like we had a construct of an idea, I would at least consider it.
Dude, they would have to, I know they would have to be evil then, because they would have to be pouring that sugar on so hard and be so nice to trick me out of my position.
Well, why can't they be nice?
I'm going to go.
I mean, most likely they're not going to be nice if we ever do see aliens, but maybe they'll be nice. It's possible.
As bad as we are down here, one, all right? And again, we don't know. They may be a warring civilization, right? But regardless, if they see how we get down here, what the hell are they gonna think about us? Right? Like,
Well,
just
maybe
think
that's
like
why
they're
they want to
watching
bring
this
us
on
back.
TV.
Maybe they're like, if we just kind of get enough of them to come over here and expose them to our awakening, maybe they'll chill out over there with the whole war thing and
And
murdering
that's when
each
we find
other
out they want to
and
steal
not
our
listening.
planet. Then that's when we find out they want to steal our planet from us.
No, we're trying to go around the nice. We're not selling
like,
Deep
wait.
Impact 2.
We wake up one day, we don't realize, like, how do we all end up on ZR9 and this planet's about to blow and they have
Yeah,
the
what
Earth?
was it? DZ2?
Oh,
How the hell did we get... How's
DZ2?
DZ5? How did we get over here? Oh crap! There's no water on DZ5. Damn aliens!
You
Got us. I don't know. Nothing's been the same since DZ2, personally. Why can't the aliens be nice and just want to help out? We need help. We need help out here.
Yeah,
It's rough in these streets.
Will we take it? So the powers that be who run everything, they're gonna let somebody else come on their set and tell them what to do.
Well, I'm
and tell
hoping
them to
like
share
it's like
resources.
I'm hoping it's like Game of Thrones, like Red Wedding style. Like the good aliens understand that we got to murder all these lizard people first, and then the rest of the people can be happy.
Oh, okay. Because then
A big banquet.
Yeah.
Why can't I want to live with my nice aliens?
It's crazy. So let's flush this out. Let's flush this out. This red wedding thing. So the powers that be that are corrupt, quote unquote, are having a dinner with the aliens, and the
Trump
aliens,
Putin right there, like, yo, what up,
you
homie?
you said it. I didn't, right? And they obliterate them, and we get footage of it. And you know how in these silos and how fanatic these people are following Lord knows who, because I don't trust none of them. And people go to bat for these people like they're their daddies, right? And they're going to be like, they're good aliens. Do you know how many people would go batshit crazy if you obliterated said person? And they'd be like, oh,
Sure.
We're going to fight them. We're going to... Dude, do you know people in the military will probably be like, hit the button. We even talked about the military, right? We haven't even, like how, dude, it's about
they're not doing anything. Space Force, we're waiting on them.
Yeah, okay. All right. It will be America. Boy, I'm about to say America. It's not even just America. This world is an effed up place. And
we'll let the warring fanatic people that love the lizard people leaders, they'll just stay here on Earth. It'll be like half the population will leave. They'll go to the cool hippie planet, and then we'll just leave them behind. And then they'll turn this to Mad Max out here. And if we ever want to come back, we can just join Mad Max.
And then you're working as a sex slave on DZ5, right? They got you over there doing.
Hey, I got promoted off DZ4. I am not a sex slave anymore. I whip them now.
Like, man, that's a whole different type of sex slave coming from different aliens doing things to you. So
I thought they're good aliens. Why are we sex slaves if they're good aliens?
They always hit you. So you never had a stepdaddy before. Played with you the first time and never played with you again. They trick you. See, I'm trying to get you prepared for the trickery.
Can it be like you're a sex slave, but it's like one of those like it's amazing, like we're all just like sexing it up all the time,
dude. I'm sure the type of drugs they're going to give you is going to have you thinking everything's amazing.
That reminds me of that Family Guy when they give like Stewie like Ritalin or something. He's just like giant people's like,
oh my god,
dude,
great. That's a whole nother thing, dog. This is like, dog. Do you just think about the drugs that they can give Earthlings that will just blow are like we've.
I mean, that would you want to just
It's
like
bad
collapse
business.
the human race and like take over the planet without war and everything. Just like
Hell
here's
yeah,
a couple drugs.
Exactly. Take this drop. Next thing, we done sold the whole planet.
It's
Right.
like here's something that you put like just drugs you put in your butt. Here's something you put on the top of your food. Here's something that you have to, and then like enslaved humanity.
And we do. Especially
just collapsing after 3 drugs. That reminds me of Rick and Morty. Like, watch me topple this alien government by just turning a 1 into a 0, and then like nothing's worth anything, so everyone's just killing each other.
It'd be bad business.
You're right, though. They would give us some shit. Just a couple. That should be the movie instead of the like alien. What was the Independence Day with like blowing up everything? They should have just dropped like a couple canisters of just like drugs, and then hey, walking free reign on the planet.
Yep, just as simple as that, dude.
We didn't have to lose any of our soldiers. We just had to give them this drugs that we don't even care about anymore.
A planet full of hypes. Turned us all out.
It's Coca-Cola with the Coke. Oh my God!
They got us all working tricks. Just turned the whole planet out. Damn, we all on the street corner.
Earth, aka sex planet.
I need some more of that. I need some more of that Centauri 7.
Instead of the red light districts, they're gonna move us to Mars. It'll be red light planet.
Exactly. That's a prostitution planet with Earthlings on it.
Ooh, you're looking for the south side if you want that.
Exactly. They turn Mars to Vegas. They be like, man, the whole plan was to make the biggest sex planet ever. We gonna make so much money off of these now. And we fall.
Yeah, of course, that's what they want, money. That's what it always comes
down. Always be
there's never a greater, like, anything. And just even the advanced aliens. Hey, how can we get a few extra bills? Our market's pretty tapped out. Let's build a sex planet. I gotta make a little more money.
If they're not pimping us out, they're taking us to where the predators are so they can hunt us. It's a setup.
That should be the movie too. It's like this Independence Day. They're taking over because they want to create the sex planet, but it's really like just Stan Kroenke. Like he just wants to take over like a section of the universe. It's not even their military. It's not their government. It's not their higher ups. It's just like, that's some good real estate out there that we could turn into some sex planeting. Let's gentrify the Milky Way. That should be the movie right there.
Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. On
that damn Stan Kroenke alien fucker. Raising the rent prices. We gotta go sex it up on Mars.
I'm like, man, I'm running low. I gotta go to Mars for a few months, Ryan.
A man's gotta eat, damn it. I'm going to Mars.
All right. On that note, we out. Please subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. We always appreciate it. Subscribe on YouTube. If you like us just acting up on the fly like this, continue watch past.
Send us your asteroid stories. We'll be happy.
Oh yeah. Or you got ideas of themes you want us to riff on, send them to us too, and maybe we'll come up with some stuff on there to get you laughing at that. We always appreciate you taking some time, Ryan and myself, to hang out with us. We'll definitely be back with something either Bears or something either more like this within a week, if not within some days. Definitely be safe, and we look forward to talking to you down the line.